Hey everybody, welcome. We're coming to you live from Telarus headquarters here in Sandy, Utah. I'm Josh Lopresto, VP of Sales Engineering, and we're here again to meet another new member of the Sales Engineering family, and I'm here with Scott Glick. Scott, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Excited to have you on board. Definitely a name that's known in the Northwest, so we're happy to have you here. Could you kind of give everybody a little bit of background on what you've been up to the last 10 or 15 years, get everybody up to speed?
Yeah, I jumped from the operations side into sales engineering at a little company called Integra with a gentleman you guys might be familiar with, Scott Forbush. He was actually the business telephone system sales manager at the time. So I started as a sales engineer on that side, supporting the BTS sales people, sales executives, and then slowly worked into the network sales engineering team. And that's where I learned, a broader scope of products, MPLS, dark fiber, layer 2, fully meshed networks, things like that, as well as security stuff, cloud firewall, DDoS mitigation products, things like that. So it was a great run. And then the company was acquired by Zayo. I ended up moving on from there to a company called Jive. And there I was a sales engineer doing a UCaaS product, Unified Communications as a Service. And then from there jumped to Mitel as I had an opportunity to be a channel manager. And then this opportunity came along, and I'm so excited to be here.
Right, awesome. And it's funny, I love whatever Integra did in the past. There was just something in the DNA. Integra created some obviously really amazing people. And there's a good handful of those people that are here today as employees, some have gone on as partners. So I love, anytime I hear anybody came from Integra, it always gets us excited because we know there's some good exciting things there. So tell everybody you're in Seattle, just outside of Seattle, correct?
Yep, just south of Seattle in a little town called Kent, Washington, just between Tacoma and Seattle, not too far from the airport, so it makes life easy. Right up the street from the Puget Sound, so I can get down and get my soul straight, so to speak, with the water every now and then. But yeah, it's an easy middle ground to get anywhere, south, north, east.
Good. And so let's cover patch that you're going to cover. So based in Seattle, you're obviously going to cover the Pac Northwest. You're going to cover California.
Yep.
But I think it's a cool tie. You actually grew up in California, is that right?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Southern California, San Bernardino. So just a couple hours outside of LA. So I know that area well. I fit in, I think. I met the dude criteria. So they're on board down there with me. So I'm looking forward to working with the Northern Cal and Southern Cal folks.
Good. Background I think is interesting, right? We're big on the certifications and staying up to date and things like that. Talk about historically, you've had some really cool certifications. Let the partners know kind of what your experience has been and what those were with.
Yeah, so one of my roles way back when was a service manager and operations manager. So I always wanted to kind of, be an example for my technicians and the people that I supported. So, CCNA we went and did together, CCDA. I recently did the Cloud Plus certification, and then some VMware stuff along the way, the Palo Alto firewall, so a little bit of that in there. So a good mix of different certifications.
Awesome. Now, going forward, right, we are always investing in the education. We want to continue that. What are some of the certifications that you've kind of got your sights set on here over the next year or two to focus on going forward?
Yep. So UCaaS is big today. SD-WAN's, the new thing. Security is going to be the next thing right on the horizon that we're starting to see come forward. So I'm going to focus on security. So I'm going to today working on Cloud Plus, and then some of the other higher certifications from there.
Beautiful. So tell us a little bit of background on you. Kids, dog, pet chinchilla, what do you got?
Yeah, so I don't call them kids anymore. They're full-grown adults. I got 2 boys. One's almost 30, the other one 26, just got married back in May. They're spread out across the country. One's in Maryland. The other just moved to San Antonio, Texas. They're both doing their own thing, living well, doing well. As far as pets, I don't have any pets today. But I have had quite a few pets in the past. I had snakes, lizards, hamsters, mice, rats, cats, parakeets, fish, and my goal is someday is to acquire some penguins.
Any reason specific?
Just because everybody thinks you need to have ice cold weather to take care of penguins, but actually there's some warm water penguins or warm weather penguins.
Is that legal?
They say they'll ship them right to you. So
you can get anything on the internet.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me a little bit, Pac Northwest, California, those are great markets for us.
Yeah.
what value do you add? Why, if partners are watching this, why do partners want to get to know and leverage Scott Glick? How are you going to help them?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So I think my strengths are, one is listening to the partner, working with them, learning, their ins and outs, as well as listening to their customers and their clients and learning what their needs are. I mean, one of the greatest things or coolest things about being here is I'm not just a one product pony, right? I have everything at my fingertips. So to really listen to what the needs are, strategize, I think that's my strong point, is sitting, listening to the client, then going back, strategizing, and then presenting to the client the best solution for them.
Good. I think it's great. I think you've got some great, well-rounded experience. You've got some great technical background, going to continue that education, right? So I think you bring a lot to the table of understanding, experience with the partner, so you know what they're going through,
Yep.
know the providers, their ups and downs, and all that continued education. I think is going to be great to have the partner. So we're excited. We're excited to have you here. So thanks so much for coming in for this week of training. We're ready to get you out in the field and get you out there. So we're excited to have you on board.
Yeah, thanks. It's been wonderful.
Cool. So you heard it here, newest member of the family out of the Pac Northwest, here to help the West Coast partners. So I would encourage you, reach out to Scott, get out there, see how he can help you on these opportunities for cloud and security and UCaaS and SD-WAN, all the fun stuff, and take advantage of it. This is a resource that's out there for you. So stay tuned until we see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.